Guys, before I go, this is our house pause now, and today we are going to continue from where we left off. We have done things like marketing. See all this place here? We've actually done them here, and we even did the email marketing. We talked about social, we talked about ADS, which are advertisements, we talked about events and even forms, right? Today I just want to demonstrate how to create forms on HubSpot. Now, in case you're wondering what forms can be likened to, forms are likened to that kind of invitation that you share for church members to come and join your church, and then when they join your church or when they accept it, you take down their name, or they fill the form giving you their name, their email address, their where they are living, like their house address, and then their phone number. That is actually what we have as what as form. So on Hotspot now, we can create this one to be on what online. So we can create this one to be online so that you can be able to send it out to your people, your friends, your customers, to what be able to get their details and then add them to your business. So I'm going to create a form right here, right now. So watch me guys as I create a form. So to create a form, what you have to do is to click on this marketing and then come down to what to forms, and then it will bring you down to this part. Then you do what? Click on create a form. Okay. Now it says create your first form. To get started, choose a quick tutorial on how form blah blah blah. I don't want anybody to help me. I want to what? Set it up myself, right? So I'll click on this and it will take me to where I'm not going to start my form. So like I've always said, whenever you want to create an email marketing website or whatever, you're going to always see what? Templates. So this one now is a kind of what? Template. So your next thing to do is to what? Is to actually try to what? To name your form. This is a kind default name here. This here is a default name for the form, and I wish to change. What will I do? Click on the pen and then do what? Rename it. I can say okay, Ottawa what? Ottawa business what? Business form. Something is wrong with my hotspot. It's telling me now. So you can see now I've actually named the form as that. Now next thing here is to well, let me refresh this so that it will load properly. So the next thing is to what? Is to set up the form the way I want it to be like. Okay. So you can see now that this is how my form is going to be like, but this thing is not displaying correctly. It's actually missing something. I don't like the way it's displaying. Okay. MTN. Okay. So right now I want them to be able to what? You see now they can be able to give me their first name, last name, and what? Email. But I also want to take their what? Their phone number. So I will do what? I'll click on this plus here, then come down here to do what? To click on this phone number. Then I will drag it down here. How do you drag? You just hold your mouse and do what? And place it there, whatever you want it to be. Okay. You can see now we now have name, first name, last name, email, and what? Phone number. Now let us still add one more thing. You can even rename it to for whatever you want it to be like. Okay. Let me still add one more thing by going to the plus here, and I'll click on what? Maybe I want them to be able to give me something else, like maybe a multi-line text. Like okay, let me look. You can see what I'm doing now. You see now, this one can now be something else. Like maybe I mean, like they should tell me something about them or whatever. Like maybe what is your what? What is your or maybe what is the name of your village? Is the name of your village? You see, that's a question. Here now can be what? Here can be what? Your WhatsApp number. Your WhatsApp number. Okay. So this is how you can do what? You can now build all of this. So we can still add more things. We have taken the first name, last name, email, WhatsApp number, and what? The name of their village. Now we can still add another thing. We can add something. Maybe I want to ask that like, okay, who is your president? I can come here and say, okay, what is the name of your what? Your president. See it now? This is just what how you can actually populate this form to what? To suit or get whatever you need from your customers. Okay. So what if you wanted them to be able to give you their maybe their date of birth or whatever, right? So you can come here and you can see your calendar here. You can drag it down and then drop it here. You see? Once you see this line at the bottom here, you leave it. You can see now we now have what? Can I have what? Date of what? Date of birth. Date of birth. Okay. So this is just how this how you don't. So this is just how this thing works. So when you're not done now, You already have your submitted form here. Okay, so if you want to change the message, you can actually say what? Your form, your what? Submission. No, okay. Your entry has been what? Submitted successfully. Can you just change it here? As it was submitted what? Successfully. Okay, successfully. Thank you. We'll be in touch soon. Expect a what? One box of what? Of Otama what? Biscuits. Okay. Now we are done. Now what do we now do next now? We can now say, okay, this is our form now. This is how we want it to be like. So everything is now ready. What do we do next? We can now publish our what? Our form. How do we publish our form? You can see that we have this thing here. They say field is not connected to property, blah 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 blah. Click on this to what? To connect it. So you can now see that you can come here now to what? To actually add things here, right? So this place is just making me angry. Honestly, people are just trying to like mess up the whole thing for me. Whew. Let me say create property. Say forms field capture data blah 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 gets in blah blah blah. Let me just say okay phone number. Phone number. Okay. Okay, I'll take phone number or I'll just take WhatsApp number, right? And then we can now come here to do what? To say, okay, let us still add something here. You can say, okay, name of your village. You can say, okay, village. Hey, look at city here. We'll have city. Let us do it like that. Just override everything, okay? Then what is the name of your president? Say name of your president. You can say, okay, name, whatever. Okay? Stuff like that. Okay, just try to. In fact, I think I already have another video that you are going to watch and then get it correctly. This one now, maybe I don't know whether Hubspot changed some things in their system and thing is affecting what I'm doing here. This one is supposed to be displaying. When you are not done, you do what? You can click here and you can now what? You can now let me just try to finish it one more time so you can see it correctly. Let me just click this, overwrite it, and I'll come here, click on this again, dates. So you can say date of birth. Look at it here. Overwrite it. See now, this is just how this works, guys. It's not really that difficult. Okay, so when you're now done, you can see that I now have my review and update here. So I can now do what? Click on review and update, and you can see it says one more warning, blah blah blah. So let me just add this. This one means that at this place here now, blah blah blah. They just want me to just add this. So I just added it now. Then I can now do what? I think I cannot publish my form, right? Let's click here, blah blah blah. So you have to click on this. So which communication, blah blah blah, should your contact be subscribed to? So I want to say okay, marketing information, and then I think we are now good. So you can now say okay, review and send. You can say that form is now what? It's now okay. So I can now publish this form now by clicking on what? Update down here. You see now, the form is now what? It's now well what? It's now well what? It's now well updated. So let me just say copy link and what? And share. So I'll click on copy link and look at the link here. So if I copy this link now and share with everybody, you're going to be able to fill the form for me. It's not that difficult, is it? I cannot come here to what? To share it. My screen is not blank. I suggest you always pin the video on the group chat. We usually have too much messages there. I pity you. By this time, you're still crying for too many messages. Well, those that are interested and ready are actually are getting it, right? That's what is fitting me. Oh, don't be down with it there, they complain. We should come and package the message and then come and drop it in your house. Drop it in your house, in your domot, so that you can be able to see it. And even at that, we still need to wake you up to come and read it, right? Because you are a princess. In it, you are a princess. Yes. After your seventh or your fourth class, you still don't know how to find information in your group. You should come and pin it in your wall. So that is that, guys. So that is how to build a form. Please, can you recap? The audio and video wasn't syncing. Hey, yeah. It's network, not be me. It's network. I don't know what MTN is up to. They are messing up. I buy my data every month, 20,000 naira. Now they are telling me that this one. See, I'm afraid I'm blah blah. Process a request this time. So something I always buy 20,000 naira every month. Now I bought this one on the 16th of last month. What is today's date? 10th, and they said it's finished. They didn't even message me and tell me that hey, Oga, go and buy this thing. They just cut it off without me knowing. Can you imagine? Please, I need your help. I haven't responded to blah blah. Come on, come on, Funai. So this is the form that I created. I call it what Ottawa business form, and you can actually see that what we have about what page views about 38 page views here. As you keep on refreshing it now, you keep on what you keep on seeing page because you guys are filling the form. So what your company will now do is what is to attach this form on a website. Like for me now, I can actually go to this form and what I can actually go back to this form, publish it again. You can see that we have publish here. Then I can also okay update. Then you can see that we have embed code here. So if I want to take this form to be on a website, I will come what? I will come here and copy the what? The embed code. This is just the embed code. I'll copy it. Now take it to one of my website and paste it there so that people can be what? Can be able to view. So assuming that this is now my business website, let me just show you my business website. I can come here to my business website here and I'll do what? And I'll look, I will just open the site. Which site I want to open now? Let me open this one. I'll open this one now as my business site. Ouch. Come on now, praise. Okay, this one now don't open. So I will come here now and I will what? I will simply just go to any of the pages. This is the pages here. I will open the pages. Then I want to what? Add a new page. And to do that now, I have to come back here to what? Click on new page here. Then I'll just call it what? Say Hubspot what? Hubspot, Hubspot tutorial what? Tutorial what? Trial for what? For forms. Okay. Now remember that we are what? Trying to embed. So I'll click on what? I'll click on this text here. Then I'll do what? I'll just paste what I copied. I'll just paste it like this. Now when I now come back here now, it will be what? It will be open for me to what? To view. But let me just publish it first of all on my what? On the site. So I'll what? I'll click on publish. Some of you don't have site, so there's no problem. So I will now see if I click on this view page now, the page that the form I built on Hotspot is now live on the site. Look at it here. Wait, it's supposed to turn up. You see now? This is the form now. You see? This is the form. Can you see it here? This is just how it was, guys. So this is just how to embed. This is just how to create form and embed on a web page. Was it difficult? Yes, if you want to build a website, you have to get a domain name. If you guys are ready to learn that one, we can actually teach you that one. But you guys, some of you don't have money for all this, so don't worry about it. Just learn what you guys are learning and go. It's not a must. Some of you would have actually said, "Let us teach you guys how to do it," but you guys don't. You guys don't really. Some of you don't have money for all those things, so just learn what you came for and go. Okay. So that is how to do what now? That is how to. That one you are too fast to. I can't even follow up practicing on my laptop. I save. Okay, I have filled the form. Okay, now somebody said they have actually filled the form. Let me now go and tell you guys that somebody actually filled the form on Hubspot. Look at it now. I'm back here to the form now. Let me exit again and then refresh the page. So you see now, you can see that here now I have form submission here. Can you see form submission here? Here is now where you have what? We have 7 here already filled the form. Then look at the page view here. It did what? It increased. Now, are you seeing that when I tell you that you can actually use this form for what? For lead generation. Now, assuming that you do not put this of form now on your website, when they fill the form now, you can now open it up and what? And see their names as they fill it. Can you see now we have Goodness Mesoma, we have Cecilia Sylvester, we have Poloma, what? Aisha, we have Abdulmajid Salihu, Sheila Phillips, Ottawa student, and what? Okwidi, Princess Rachel. See now, this is just how this works, guys. So it's not magic. It's what? Knowing what to do and what and doing it correctly. So as you're now being added here now, I think you are going to become a what? A contact automatically. Let us go and check Abdul Majid now whether we can have him on our contact list. So let me go to the contact list. You can see that he has been what? He might have been here now. Can you see him here? This is him here. Was he not created today? Can you see him here? He was created what? Today as at what? 10:36 what? GMT. That is him there. You can see that we have Blessing Outer. Today also was what? Created. You see now, we also have Princess Okwidi, Sheila Phillips. They were all added what? Today. So this is how you can do what? So this some of you that were asking me the other day say, please, how do you get the contact on inside of Hubspot? This is how they do it now. Okay? They will create a form and what? You are going to fill the form. When you fill the form, you have become a what? You have become a contact in their what? In the CRM system of the company. Is it not interesting? Is it not cute? Does it make sense to you guys now? This is just how it was, guys. So it's nothing that difficult. Let us now go to the other parts of Hubspot that I feel like you guys are here for. Let us go back to that one. So I will come back here once again, and I'll come to my what? To my content now. Today will be content. So this today now will be what? Will be content where we can now you see content eh? Content is more like, you know, where you talk about things that concerns your what? Your website. Okay, you see, websites, landing pages, blogs, podcasts, and all of that. Of course, we know of a popular podcast that was recently demolished from Nigeria in internet space by a very, very influential somebody and all of that. So that is a what? A podcast. So in case you're looking for a podcast that you should want, that you want to like talk about, that is what a podcast is. It is where people go and talk about what their businesses. Please oh, please, I'm not talking about those that go there to go and talk about how they, you know, how they slept with 15 men and collected 20 million naira each. That will not be my business. Podcasts are made for what? Are made for people to what? To share ideas and what? Collaborate. Okay? Oh, this one don't finish. Can you imagine? So that is what that's what you can actually use what your hotspot for. I'm coming, guys. Let me just try to do one more thing again, please. We'll do what? I click on next. Okay, so you can see that the thing now became what? You see that thing now changed, right? So I can now say, okay, now these are the different kind of forms. You can see that we have different templates here, right? We have form for what? For payments. We have form for what? Registration. For when we say you want to register for a course. We have form for what? Contact us. We have form for what? For newsletter. Form for what? Ebook download, event registration, and what? Even more templates, whatever. So last week now we talked about events for all these banks that wanted to what? To get more investors. So you can see that we even have one here. So they can actually use it from now to what? To get more what? Investors like Sabinus and Co. But today now we are creating a what? A blank form. So I'm going to click on what? Blank template. Okay, then we'll do what? Click on next here. Click on next here and do what? And continue. You can now see that we are now here now. Okay. So currently now our form only has what? Email. But we need other things from the what? From the customer. Maybe we want them to give us their name. Adanna Nwachukwu. I- Ike Difeyinwa. Do you know what you just did? At least you know what you just did. So I'm going to block you from this class. You are not going to be able to make it to this place again. That's that, guys. Please, I'm now tense. Please, I don't want any kind of noise or distraction, please. You are in a public place, they make noise. So that is just that, guys. So this is just how this thing works. It's not difficult, okay? So now when you're making a form now, people need to respond, based on what you are going to need, right? For instance, if you are selling iPhone, you might want them to what? To tell you their name, where they are coming from, which state that they came from. You guys don't like better thing. As I leave everyone, make everybody play talk, and I don't like am. So I'm going to just stop. So now we need it to tell us what their name, the state that they came from, whether they are Nigerians or what, then their phone number. So how do we do that now? We need to come here to create our form, and they can ask, okay, let us come here and then, of course, what is our customer's name? We need that one too now. So you come here, you left click on this place, and then you do what? You drag it down to this part here. See this part here where it is showing blue, a bit green. Drop it there. You see now it has actually what? Entered. There, that is for the first name. You cannot take the what again, the last name, right? You can drag this one again, put it here. You see now our form is getting thicker, abi. Then we can still take their what, their phone number, right? So I will click on this part here and I will drag again. And I will put it here. You can see now phone number is there. Now, which city are they coming from? Want to know where our customers are coming from? Can drag this one and put at the bottom here. What about the country or their state or whatever? Can drag this one here and put at the bottom here. Can you see? Then what about the country where they came? Drag this one and put at the bottom of the state. or even drag it up because state come first. I think country come first before state, right? Hmm. Like that. So this is just how this thing works, guys. Like I will always maintain that what it is not difficult. Okay, it's not difficult. All right. So now I can see that we now have all this one here. Can even still add more things there. So if you know you're not okay, you can just add more things, right? You can add things now. Say first name, last name, phone number, email, city, state origin, and what country of what origin. You can even see add more things like maybe you can come here, click on this place here to drag more things down. Can you see? You can put their company name, you can put the industry where they are working, you can bring it down here and put which industry that they are working. Can you see that? And say, okay, what about their time zone? You can see so many things here that you can actually do what? You can actually add, right? You can even come and say, okay, what is your postal code? You can drag this one and do what? And put it here at the top here. And you can now see that what? This is just our what? Our form is not what? It's not so well. When you are done, you can do what? You can choose to do more things like maybe try to design the form, or you can see that we have thank you message, right? So you say thanks for submitting your form. You can change it to what? Say Dr. Tanwa. Tanwa has what? Has received your what? Your response. Kindly what? Expect a what? A message from us soon. Okay, that can be your what? Your thank you message, right? Now when you are not done, what do? Simply come here to what? Click on update. Now on clicking that, now you can now see what? Where they say what? Publish here. This is your publish. Click on it and you are good to go. Can you now see that our form is now ready? Now they're now asking us whether we want to embed this form or share link or Hubspot or whatever. So for me now, if you're doing this for a website or maybe for a company that has a website, you can ask them whether they want you to what? To put this on their website, and if they say yes, they have to give you their what? Their website link and their login to go and do what? To go and embed the code in their website. I think I did that before now. I don't know whether some of you saw me, but if you didn't see me, it's fine. Let me do it one more time. So I will copy this now. Look at it. I'll click on copy. Then I'll go to my what? To my website here. Now this is my website here. Let me do what I did before. I'll click on this and I'll delete. Okay. Then I'll now come and do what? And paste what I created now. I'll paste this now. And next is to what? Is to say what? Update. When you now update now, what happens is that what? Whenever people come here to your business, they're going to see that form and they can now what? They can now fill the form. Okay. So I've finished my own now. Let me now fill it now so you can see it working. You can see we have our form here now. Can you see? So I'll come here now. I'll write what? I'll write what? I'll write brother what? Brother governor. Because you know I'm from Ijoland, so brother governor is my name. Then phone number is what? Of course, 08 triple whatever. Then put any email address you like. Then postal code is what? 034 what? 52 whatever. Then city is what? City is what? Is Warri. State is what? Delta. Country is what? Nigeria. Industry is what? Ottawa industry, right? Then what will you now do? You cannot say, okay, submit. Are you seeing here? It says Hubspot tutorial, blah, blah, blah. It says what? Dr. Tama has received your what? Your response. Kindly expect a message from what? From us soon. Is that not what we created just now? So this is just how it works, guys. So it's not rocket science. It's so what? It's so straightforward. Then, if you wanted to what? To actually share the link with your customer, maybe by sending them to your WhatsApp group where you are going to take them up, you can come here and do what? Click on copy, and then you can now go and paste it in the what? In your what? In your WhatsApp group, so they can now fill the form. Okay, like Ekwi did for us now. She just pasted the form. Then we now fill it up and she will get our response with our email. And she can now use that to what? To send us our recorded videos, right? This is just how it works. I don't think at this point, is it still hard? I don't think it's hard anymore. Okay? It's not hard anymore. So, it's not hard anymore, guys. So at this point, now let me now go and do what I came here for, which is what? Website pages and deal and product. I'll be fast because some of you are already getting it. So I will just encourage you. I'll just do more of what? A summary. So you can go and what? Study with the video, please. If you are in the new group now and you just joined, no problem. Come to the content section and do what? Click on what? Website pages. Can you see website pages here? Click it. As you do that now, it will what? It will change. Can you see now? It has changed to what? It says create a website to grow your business. Can you see it now? And it say what? Quickly get started with what? AI. Of course, me and they use AI. Say what? Customize your site just how you want it. No code needed. What this means is that what? Even if you don't know how to code, like hello world, you can still do that on what? On Hubspot without coding a what? A website. I mean, without coding. You can build a website on what? On Hubspot. Then you say what? Start generating leads with just a what? A few clicks. Of course, a while ago we generated what? About 9 leads from our what? From our form. So we already know how that works. Now, for me, I will always what? Start from what? From the scratch. Now, when you start from the scratch, it actually makes you what? More competent. Okay, because you know how things work. You know what to add and what to remove, and you know why the thing is not it's not giving what you want. That's why I always start from what? From scratch. So I'll click on what? Start from scratch. Now, this does not mean that you need to go and scratch. Oh, see, if you know you want to go and scratch, I beg you. You can also okay start from what? From scratch, right? From scratch. Now we have click on it, and this is it now. Now remember that when we did our marketing email with Hotspot, when we did our email marketing mail, do you know that I mentioned something about templates? We are back to it again now. It is asking us to what? To choose what? Templates, right? So this one now is what? We have to choose a particular what? A particular template. So now to choose one now, you must know what it was, what it looks like. The reason why you want to what, know what it looks like is because you want to know whether it will match what you want to do. Okay, so now everything that you find on Hotspot here will do what? They will match different needs. Okay, so let me now view different kind of templates so you can be able to see what I'm trying to say. We have templates in the marketplace, so you can see different ones that we have here. We can see that we have this one. This one is focus. This one is what? Sprockets. This one is sprocket rocket free. This one is thrifty. This one is what? Accelerator. This one is interactive. So they are all different in their own what? In their own different ways. However, if you wanted to find them by the people that made them, you can actually come here to what? To click on what? On providers. Then if you wanted to find them using other things like maybe academy, whatever, you can come here to click on what? Academy, and it will show you all the things that talk about school. Because you know that school is what? Academy now, abi. So now we have not seen one. This is this one now. Can we now use it? Yes, we can. But before this, how do you now do now? How do we know that it will be enough for us? You can do what? You can preview. Let me click on preview. You can see how the preview is. You can preview by clicking on preview, and you can now see that actually it will load here. Now, can you see? This is our page. It is now loading, right? So all these things you are seeing here now, this is your home pages and all of that. They are all different pages. So once you pick on it now, you have to what? You have to do what now? You have to modify them or to suit your what? Your businesses. So this one now has how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you have to what? Edit all of them what? One by one. This one has pages here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You edit all of them what? One by one to match your business what? Your business needs. Now, I've seen what I want to do. What will I do next? I will say, okay. I will say what? I'll go back. When I go back, what will I do next? I can say what? I can say maybe install. Okay, so if I install it, that means that what I want to use that template to work on what I'm doing. Now, what I want to do is what? I just want a simple form to work with. You guys can go and what? And watch the video and then do more. Okay, because I want to start seeing your site from tomorrow morning. Please let me see your site. In fact, if you show me your site from tomorrow morning, I will show you how to build a site that will not get deleted from by Hotspot. I will teach you how to build a site that will not be deleted by Hotspot. And you can do it for free. You don't have to pay money for it. Okay, but it will still be limited somehow. But then you still have your business on it. All right. So now let me just work with this one. I will work with this one now by clicking on what? Clicking on view details, and then doing what next now? Install. Okay, so install means that what you want to work with this form, right? So I'll click on install here. You can see that it's saying that it's what? It is free. Click here again and do what? Install for free. At this point now, it will take time to what? To install. Can you see now? It's loading. It's loading. It's loading very, very fine. It's loading well, well. Now, it has now been what? It say was team install. What do you want to do? So I will now say what? Set as my what? Active team, and they did the team settings. No. I'll say what set as my what active team and what start what blah blah blah. So that's what I want to do now. I will come in here and what start whatever I want to do. So can you see now that this is my what this one now is my what is my company name here as my logo. Can you now see? We can now come here and do what and modify this site now to look like our business. And it's as simple as ABC. So what are we going to do now is that what we are going to come here and do what you can change it to whatever you want to do. So you can come here and delete this one here. Let me why is it not loading now? What's happened? Let me go back a bit. I think I need to go back. This is what I picked before. Click on it and do what? And I can no. Let me just go back because this is long. I think I made a mistake. I did what I'm not supposed to do. It's not trying to punish me, but I'll still get it. Sha. So you can click here. Where's my editor? So on here now, you're supposed to be able to what to edit everything here and do what and render your site successfully. Let me just you see the pages here. Can you see the pages here? Look at them here. They are all here. You can actually take anyone and do what and work on them. But I don't want to do that one with you guys. You guys can go and do that one on your own. Okay. So I'm going to go back. Yeah, look at where I was before. So I will say what? I will say what? Set as my team, as my active team, and will start building my site, right? So I will select this one. Don't go for this one. This one is a bit advanced for you guys. Let us pick this one now and we'll do what? And now continue. Now this is our website. We have to give it to what? Website address is this one. This is our domain name. The next is to what? Is to put the name here. You can say, okay, the name is what? The name is what? Otanwa what? Otanwa booking. Okay, you can do what? Create page. Okay. Now it's now asking us to what to select where we want to work with. Now which one are we going to use as what as our home page? Of course, this is our home page here. I'll do what select templates, and then you can see that it will now allow me to what it will now allow me to what to edit whatever I want to edit, and then finally have my site. Don't mind this guy here that I want to do a propos with you. Don't mind her. Just click on what cancel. Can you now see here now? You can now edit this one. I can come here, click. I can click on this now. Who is this guy? That's my Navy friend. He's calling me. Maybe I think like he probably saw my certificates on. Say what? Book and what? Secure your what? Your original Umuasa from what? From Dr. What? Otanwa. Can you see? Is that not cute? Can I come down here to what? To say okay, this one now we have Hubspot CMS here. Don't put this one again. Just put what? Otanwa what? Say Otanwa. Otanwa what? Otanwa customer service. Okay. Now they are saying what build a company, blah 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 blah. So you can say okay, uh, brand your what your Otanwa business in what in few simple what simple clicks, and drag come back here and then do what put space, right? Then you cannot change your content here depending on what you want. You can say okay blah 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 and all of that. You can even change all these things here. Can you see? You can change all these things here and then put what? Put more that you wish to what have here. Now I have Lacoste, Juniper, okay, I have Juniper, Hubspot, Netflix, and what Atlassian. I can change this all to whatever I want. Okay, how can I do that? I'll come here to my browser and I'll select something that I can come and select. Maybe I'll select Glow. Okay, I can get Glow logo there and I'll put it there. Look, now this is my logo. Let me just select this one. Let me pick this one. I'll do what? I will not save it. Yes, and I can what? Save. Then come back there and what? Look at the biro here. Click on the biro and do what? Click on this replace here. And what again? Upload, right? Upload. Select the picture that you just downloaded and put it there. Is it not simple and sweet? Click this and it will change. It will change. Apply changes now. I can tell you first. Can you now see our glow here? I can now change the what? I can change the what? I can change the dimension to make it what? To make it match very well. So I can change it to what? To 54. So it can become smaller, right? Can you see? Is that not cute? Look at it, it's still here. Let me make it a bit smaller, like maybe maybe 15. You see now, it has now become that small. So I can still add more. I'll say apply changes. I can still add more, right? To make our page well look. Can you see it here now? It has become very small. Can you see? So small here. Just come back again and do what? Click on the biro and do what? Change this one to what? Maybe 20. Okay, then when you're not done, you can now do what? You can now say, okay, save it. Right? Apply changes. And it will become like that. Can you see it here? What about this one here? You can just click on it and then come here, change the biro, click it, click on replace. Let us use our logo now. Let me use our logo here. You see now? That's just how simple this thing is, guys. So if you're seeing hotspot, no dey fear am, you no reach. Okay? Hotspot na child's play. Okay? When you're not done, you cannot do what? You cannot come here and what? I change everything here to match your business needs. Okay? Put your social media icons, add your pages here, then put whatever you want to put here as your business message or whatever. You can even change all these things here. It's so simple, guys. There's nothing here that should be scaring you. Okay? Hotspot is as easy as what? As ABC. So don't be fearing it. Okay? Now, is there any question here? So I can't see your screen. Okay, I get it now, sir. Can I build my portfolio on this website? You can build, but remember, it will be deleted after some time. So don't bank on it, okay? I'm writing now. What's your question? Your hand is up. But you have not started crying now. Are you crying yet? I bet when I give am bucket, make you take. I bet carry bucket, carry the bucket full, eh? Or you go shit your toilet full. Anyone what you like. So, like I said before, get your account, your Gmail account, log into your system with the Gmail account, then go back to Hotspot again and what? Sign up with Gmail account and continue. Don't allow anything to what? Don't allow your hotspot to what? To spoil it from what? From learning hotspot, okay? All right, you're welcome. So that is that. So I'm still expecting any question that you might have so far before we go and do product and invoice, okay? Yes, in my hotspot account, I'm trying to create the form. It's not working. Please, what can I do? Okay. Are you on a Nonso Chadi Uchenna? Are you on a phone or on a system? Which one? I can't see your screen. You are seeing my screen. Just exit and rejoin, okay? Nonso Chadi Uchendu. Are you on phone or system? Please respond so I can know what to say. If your free trial elapses for the website, does it mean your account will also be deleted or just the website? Oh God. When they delete your account, what will remain again? You don't go now. Everything don't go now. Hmm? Right? Everything is wiped away. So, okay, that is that, guys. So let me now go and teach how to build product and what and invoice so that we can call it a day with Hotspot today. Don't mind the network that was trying to mess us up. I think we have been able to get it somehow now. Okay, please speak, Mr. Ezekiel Tukuma. What's your question? I'm not done now. Am I done? Yes. I wanted to leave it and go to the cloud. I will not leave without finishing my stuff now. You're welcome. Yes, Sheila Phillips. Sheila Phillips. You don't have any question, Abi? Why are you carrying your hand up now? Make a call. I'll call President this thing for you. I'll call President Putin. I'll call Putin for you. You want to come burn your village? Drop your hand though. Or you unmute yourself and speak. Oh. I didn't see your question, Sheila Phillips. What's your question? What if active domain? Okay, so what if I have an active domain name that I bought from Namecheap? Can I use it? Yes, you can use your Namecheap domain name here, but that will be if you have reached the what the premium account level. Not like this, they will not accept it like this. But just follow me now so you can see how you can be able to what to use it. Okay, just follow me up. So now, if you want to do anything here, what do? Click on the spot and do what and manage whatever you want to what manage here. You can see that we have this one now. If I click on it now, I can do what I can remove them and what and change the text. I can come here also, do what remove and what change the text like here now. I see that I have this lorem ipsum whatever. I see they sneeze. You can come here to what to change them by clicking on the biro. You can now change it and say okay, I know the what they look uche face, right? This kind of thing now, shebi. You see now, when you finish now, what do you do next? Just see apply changes and it will come here now. Can you see? It will change to what? I know they look uche face. See, I know the look with your face don't come here now, right? So you can even change this picture now to something else. Look at it here. This is picture of human being, right? I mean, this one is Sheila. This one is Phillips. This one is Kati. I don't know what I even pressing. So we can come here to replace it and put maybe your teammate, right? So I'll click on this replace here and I'll select Akara. This one. I'll put it there. Can you see? It has entered. This one also. This one is smiling too much. Let me change her and make her cry. Replace her. Put what? Akara and pap. You see, sweet food better pass that girl face. Nonsense. Why would you be smiling when we are doing hotspot? Now can come here and do what again? Change it once again. Click on it. Click replace and do what? Can now add our bread and akara. Is it not cute? Change this one also. Click here and do what? Click on akara with sauce. So even this content here can actually do what? Change it. Just click on it and do what? Say shop akara wey get what? Wey get swag and enjoy. And you see? This is it now. Is it hard? When you are done, what do you do next now? When you are done, how do you now get the link for your website? How do you save your work? Okay? Now pay attention guys. When you are done with your work, with your creation, you come here. I see where they say publish here, but this is faint. It's not lighted here because you are not done with what? Some required information, okay? Now what you do is what? Click on what? Click on this page title here and then title your what? Your website. So click on it. Click it now and you can see now it has come here. You can now say okay, Otanwa what? Otanwa booking what? Booking page. Okay, when you're done, you do what? Click on this place here and you can see now publish as what? It has come up, right? Now, if you did not publish this page here, it will never work. It will never be, in fact, it can't be live for anybody anywhere in the world. But once you click on publish, it will become what? Live, so that people that live in other parts of the world can what? Can see it. Now, what do you get after you click on publish? Can you see now? You say your content is now published. Share it using the what? The URL below. This is the URL that they give to you here. So this one is now your what? Your link to that your page that you just built on Hotspot. You only just to what? To copy it and then share with your what? Your customer. So if people are my customer now, so look at the link that we just built now. That's just the link. Okay? You can now go and check if that thing is working or not. So if it's working, write me and tell me that what? It is working. So I will know that it worked fine. Okay? So look at it now. So we are now done. Now, Sheila Phillips, are you see where it says add domain? Is she able to speak? Remember, I think I'm holding her throat. Maybe she did this side. Maybe she did this side. Sheila Phillips, where are you? Please just write me yes or no. Sheila Phillips, where are you? Can you? Okay, I think she's in this side. Okay. Now, if you can see where they write domain, look at what will happen now. If you click on what? Add a domain now. You now need to come and perform what? Domain resolution or DNS resolution, right? That's what this one now means. So you see now they say domains. Can you see where they say connect a domain here? You can now come here and do what? Click on connect a domain, right? Now they say, what is it, primary domain or email sending? What type of domain do you want to connect today? I'll say what, primary domain. I'll click here. You say connect with what, hotspot, but building CDN network, blah blah blah. Click on connect. Then here now you can now do what? Enter your domain name, which is what? SheilaPhillips.com, and do what? Come here and click on what? Next. Next thing is, so what? You say, what are you trying to create hotspot today? You can say website pages, right? And you can say what? Next. Now it's not say, you say, what? Tell us where you host your what? Where to host your what? Your content. So you say you can leave the subdomain field blank if you want to host content on the root domain. Yes, this one is quite technical. In fact, even those that are still in computer, in cloud computing, cannot even do this one perfectly well, because of course it's quite what? It's advanced, it's advanced. So this one now means what, that what now? We don't want it to but come and give our headings. We just say next. Okay, can you now see? It says what? It says confirm content and content type and URL. It says this step confirms what type of content that will be hosted at the listed URL and the default redirect option. Blah 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 blah. What do you now do? Click on next. You see now it is now loading. But we still need to go and do some things. Now, are you see what they say here? They say locate the DNS record settings, blah, blah, blah. This means that what? You must map your domain name from Namecheap into what? These HubSpots. That one is beyond your class. Here is what? Is difficult. So don't feel like I can't do it. You are more than enough. You can more than do it, okay? So let us now go to what? To products. This is products here. I'll click on it now. You can see that it will now what? It will now come out. Okay. Now say, okay, let us close this guy and then click on what? Create a product. Now, your products are things like what you are selling. Okay. For instance, if you have a supermarket, you sell biscuits, you sell jik, you sell Omo, you sell Ariel for washing of clothes, you sell maybe drinks like wine, you sell tomatoes and the rest of them. Those ones are your what? Your products. So today now we're going to assume that we are what? We are selling food items, okay? So I will come here now and I will say, okay, we are selling what? We say, okay, chicken. That's a product, right? Now, when you say chicken, you can actually skip this one if you don't know what it means. But this one means what? SKU. That means that what? You are going to give it a special code, right? Now, what is chicken used for? Say, okay, chicken for what? For gravy. Gravy, stew, whatever. I think jollof. Yeah, yes, jollof. Now, billing frequency should be what? Only one time, meaning that what? The person only buys and pay this what? Only once. Then term is nothing. Then product type is what? Inventory. Nothing else here matters apart from cost and what? Price. So how much did it cost you to buy this chicken? You say, okay, you bought the chicken for 12,000, or let us say, yes, 12,000. Now, how much are you now selling it now? You are selling for what? For 25,000. Of course, some of you here we know now, some of you now do Christmas this period when people were selling, you are selling one chicken for 30,000 naira. Okay, so this is just how you create a what? A product. Click on what? Create product, and it will be added there. Can you see now? This is chicken, right? You can still add more. You can still add more. So I can now come and say, okay, let me add, create more products. I'll click on what? Create products. I can now add more things there. So this one now is what? I've actually done what? I'll say I'm making this for what? Ajino what? Ajinomoto. No SKU. Just go to what? To the description. Say, okay, makes your what? Your meal tasty. Whatever. I don't care. Then it's what? Inventory, because as you are selling it off now, you want to what? Be able to know when it is finished. Okay. Then URL is not needed. Unit cost is how much you bought it. Say, okay, 500 naira. Now your customer don't come by, how much you want to give am? Say, okay, make him pay 1.5, because at shebi I think you know say fuel cost now, so make him pay 1.5. Now what do you do next now? Create, right? You create. Now when you are now done with all this thing now, you can now do what? You can now put an invoice to showcase your customer that the what this is what they bought and this is how much they are what they are currently owing you. It's not difficult, guys. So how do you now create an invoice? Let me leave here. Now I've now have my two products here. My next thing is to what? Is to create an invoice. So I'll come down here to invoices and I click on invoice. Let's come. I'll click on what? Click on invoice. You see now? Now, what do you understand by the word invoice? I said before that when you buy from ShopRite, what they issue you is a what? More like an invoice that contains the list, names, price of all what you bought. That is a what? A kind of an invoice. More like a what? A receipt. Now, what do we do here now? We need to what? Create an invoice. What do we do next now? Come here and do what? Click on create. Are you seeing that they say what? Create one-time invoice or recurring invoice. Now the two, this one is what? Going to be repeating after what? A period of time. But this one here is what? It's just one time. Once the person pays it, it is finished. Okay. So this one is more like your Netflix subscription or maybe your GoTV subscription at home. You know, some of you are subscribed to GoTV or DSTV. That is what this one is like. So every month now they will tell you to what? To pay up. Or they will what? They will take off your what? Your signal or your service. Okay. Then this one is what? Once you don't pay this one, you don't buy the thing, you don't buy them. This one is for Nigerians. This one is for what? For Americans and the UKians and Canadians and everybody that live in the international world. They don't have anything on their own anymore. Even their radio at home is what? They pay for it. That is what this one is. So how do you now create what? An invoice. It's simple. Come to this site and do what? Click on create. Then select what? One time invoice. Okay. We are now here. Cover that lady's face. Now can you now see that we are now here? So it's now asking us now say what? Billing contact. Who are we to bill with this thing? Here now you can now do what? You can now click here to select what? Your contact that you want to bill. Click here to what? Add somebody from your list of what? Your contact. So I will select who now? I will select goodness what? Mesoma. I'll click on her name and click on what? Save. See now, she has done what? She has now entered here as my what? As my what? Person I want to bill. So Chioma, sorry, goodness, Mesoma, you're owing me 2.2 billion. Okay. So I'm going to what? Can you see that we have billing contacts, company where the person is working, her address. Then here now we have what? Payment terms. Here we have what? Due dates and then invoice dates. We even have what? Next invoice number here. Okay. So what do you now do now? You can add what? Put product that you actually have in your what? In your product library that we just created a while ago, where we added chicken and what? Ajinomoto. So I will click on what? Select from what? From product library. Click it and do what? These are what the things here. So maybe now maybe someone wants to go and cook chicken soup for what? For Christmas. So she needs what? Ajinomoto and then also what? Chicken, right? Now we can now click on what? Add. You see now we have now what? Added the whole thing. Can you see that this will naturally help us to what? To sum it all up and even give us what? Total here at the bottom. So no longer do you need to come and start writing, okay, madam, punch calculator. 2 plus 2 is equals to 5. And then 5 plus 5 is equals to 55. This and that. This one has been done by what? By Hubspot. You only just to what? You just put the person's name and deliver it. But before then now, you see Ajinomoto, they say what? You can actually say, okay, how many did she buy? She maybe she buy 10 packets because of course it's Christmas. And then she wants all her relationship to start purging every time that they come and eat her food so that they can stop coming at all. Now she buy 25 of it now, and then one costs how much? 1.5, right? Look at the 1.5 here. Now, can we give her discount? You can say yes, we are going to give her what 10% discount because she's buying in bulk. You can put 10% discount here. Yes. Now, what about chicken? Say okay, this person actually bought 3 chicken. Then what about the discount? Say abeg feed you know say feed don come, we just give you like okay, we just give you one discount, 1% discount. You see now? That is it, guys. So when you're not done now, what do you do now? You can now come to this side now and add discounts if any. Also, if you want to add your fees or your tax, whatever, you can actually add it here. Now this part is more like, oga, you don't buy from us today. However, we are going to deliver your thing in your house, but because we want to save our product and avoid you from us, maybe prevent you from calling us, give maybe say giving us bad names or repeating what you've already bought, we are going to use our what, our confirmed drivers to deliver it to you in your what, in your doorstep. So what do you now do? You can say, okay, since you are going to take it to your doorstep, we are going to charge you some little money to what, help us buy food. So you can now come and do what, and say, okay, discounts. Okay, you can say, okay, discounts. You can call it what, delivery or maybe first customer, first timer, what, discounts. Okay, how many percent is it? You can say, okay, maybe 5%, right? And that is that. You can see that we will now what, we will now reduce some money for this person that is buying this. And then you can even still add more. You can say, okay, let us add tax, one time tax as what. So okay, one time what, tax. Okay, put a there. And here now can I say, okay, maybe our tax in Nigeria is what, is 7.5%, I'll be 5.5. I don't know, I don't forget, I don't lose track. You see now, this is just how this guy works. Okay, so now we can now what, we can now shoot this thing to our what, to our client that want to pay us. So we can name it what, we can name it anything we want to name it here. But then we can now click on what, create, and our invoice is what, is created. Can you now see? You can now send it to what, to Messom and say, please kindly pay up this money before I send you a busty what, a busty thunder. Can you see it now? So you are ensure that what, that she gets the jig, right? So you cannot do what, you cannot send invoice mail. So Mesoma, when you now get this thing now, please let us know that you have actually gotten it. Okay, so we can actually know that yes, our stuff work.